Pimps. This map's booty cheeks. This map's booty cheeks. Shout out Lummox and all the hired hoodlums. I had to go around my asshole to get my elbow.
I sit in a seat of privilege.
Privilege.
Chill Diablo kind of day. I'm always in the chill Diablo kind of mood. Like, I would have streamed more, but I keep feeling like nobody wants to see Diablo 2. Like, I've been playing Diablo 2 and Final Fantasy Tactics, and I can't really stream Tactics because I have no way of streaming Tactics other than, like, emulators. And, like, you're not allowed to do emulators on Twitch. You gotta own every game that you stream on Twitch. Emulations against the rules. Alright, Wings. You got two choices. Either stick your head. You have to either stick your head in an elephant's butt for 500 million or sucker punch an old lady in mind. There's no consequence either, but which one? Also, technical stop is dropping your right. I mean, like, obviously I was right. I mean, like, it's kind of obvious that the stock is pumped up by speculation right now. Doesn't take an expert to do that. I mean, like you said, there's no consequences for either, but there is consequences to both. To your question, like, for example, sticking your head up an elephant's butt is going to cause the elephant to be mad, and that could initiate death, right? Because an elephant will kill a human pretty freaking easy. So it's like, do I want to risk this elephant getting mad? And next thing you know, like, you know, trolls, like, if trolls were setting this up, they'd most likely give me an elephant that was in the period of musk. And that's even worse. And sucker punching an old lady means you could possibly kill her. Just like you didn't define what an old lady is. Is a woman in her 60s old? Or are we talking about a woman that's geriatric, like in her 90s? Is like, sucker punching a 90-year-old, if doesn't kill her, it's going to damage, it's going to like almost irreparably damage her quality of living. So this basically boils this question down to, if you had somebody put a shock device on your head or somebody else's head, do you choose the other person to be shocked versus you? That's what this question boils down to. Because, like, my own personal death or somebody else's death. And even though it's like a terrible thing, I most likely would sucker punch the old lady. Like, even if you took the money out of the equation, because, like, end of the day, self-perseverance. I know trolls are gonna have a field day with that one, but you know, it is what it is. Have I tasted my own piss before? Yeah, I have. That's disgusting. Well, when you're a young man, I can't say young man. When you're a kid and somebody hits you with a truth or dare, you can't bitch out. There's a reason people say beer tastes like piss, because it does. Like, if you took piss and you froze that shit, it would taste just like most beers, especially Bud Light. Bud Light tastes almost directly like piss. I have two questions. You offer Syndicate money to throw a rematch. Against hindsight, do you regret doing that? Do you look back on the craziness from Bog and trolls? First off, Alki David offered that money. Like, I was just a messenger. Keemstar and Alki David were doing shit on the backside of it. And they kind of wanted to create a saga because we were doing a thing called what was that shit called, Battle Cam? And the idea was Syndicate would throw the first match and create a rematch, and then you have the rematch again. So it'd be 1-for-1, and it like, the idea was to make more money, right? He was going to give a certain number of money to have a rematch on Battle Cam, and then if Syndicate would throw the first match, he'd give Syndicate more money to throw the first match, and what it was a behind the scenes deal working out that Syndicate just went public with right away. Yeah, like it was like a scripted controversy. You seen all the messages? No, you haven't. You seen the messages I sent to Syndicate. You didn't see any of the messages that Keemstar sent me. Like, why would I sit there and lie about this shit fucking, what is it, 11 years later? Because that happened in 2010. It's 2021 now. It does not benefit me to lie about it in this current state. I'm known to lie? Yeah. It's funny how people are selective like that. Syndicate's always been a scummy person. You guys don't get to see what commentators get to see in the background. I put it out there. If you see me actively fuck with somebody, like for example, like I hang out with like Lost Souls and like PSY and them, they're good people, right? I don't fuck around with people that are two-faced. I don't fuck around with people that will talk shit behind my back. Same reason I got rid of like half of my rainbow team when they wanted to talk shit behind my back. I mean, I wouldn't consider Matthew my friend. Like, Matthew had just made it onto my friends list. Like, generally, like, people I consider my friends is like, you see me play with consistently. You guys take that automobile wreck comment way too much. That's like when I said it, it was like an Xbox comment. That's one I used to use all the time. Like I hope your parents slide under Argon tanker, and they drown and they fucking choke to death on their own blood, you know, shit like that. Just a generic ass Xbox comment. Blow out of proportion. I'm motherfucking soft as shit now. Y'all couldn't handle fucking World at War Xbox Live. Modern Warfare 2 Xbox Live. It'd ate y'all up and spit y'all out.
Switch to DCS Ranger.
Atlas! You, one of your brain dead mods, reported my donos to my nephew's school. I don't know what you're even talking about, dog. The only person that can do anything with my donations is me. And I'm way too fucking lazy to be going and chasing motherfuckers down in their school and shit. Worst thing I'll do is make you wait 2.5 months. Get your donation back. What would you think is my most iconic line? Yep. Weight loss update. Still fat. That's 2021's weight loss update.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
Mm-hmm. Y'all see that shit, right? That guy goes by the name of Cool Guy Atlas. In the chat. Richard's butt plug. Wings, did you watch Brandy get black when you visited Epstein's Island? Dog, that shit's corny as fuck. Like, really. First off, I haven't seen Brandy in 6 years. So, like, I haven't seen Brandy as long as your mental level, like, your mental capacity allows you to have. Oh, that was dumb. That was terrible, Jordy. Regardless, like I haven't seen Brandy in 6 years. Take it off the whole, like, why are you trying to use like interracial relationships as like a negative? If somebody wants to be with somebody else, let it be happen. I don't give a fuck. That just makes yourself look bad, dog. Third, thank you for the $5. God said interracial relationships are bad. Well, God doesn't exist, so let's go with that. Can't take this shit no more, man. Let's see. I found out, but recently with all the hate videos on YouTube, I decided to check you out. It seems like you're a decent dude. Have you noticed the haters leaving you alone now? Ooh. I don't expect the haters to leave me alone, pimp. Like, for the most part, these motherfuckers been at that shit for 3 years now. Like, almost all that shit on YouTube is blown way out of proportion. And most of it's created. Like, I mean, like, they specifically come in here and fuck with me till they get something to put up there. Alright, Rocco, quit fucking bunny kicking my damn keyboard. Well, they do the real life shit because none of the online shit affects me anymore. They like make pictures of me like in like Nazi uniforms and shit like that. Who gives a fuck? Honestly. Like, it's at the point where it's like, dog, none of that shit even affects me. Like, what are you gonna do? Ruin my reputation? Oh, my reputation's been ruined. If I took a happy pill this stream, question mark. I feel like I need to take one. Did anybody see me take a happy pill? No, I haven't. These guys are glitched out, so I'm gonna take advantage of this. Take me a happy pill. Did you see the Internet J video about you, buddy? It's the same shit, dog. I didn't need to watch it. It's another documentary that's negative biased. That gets a lot of shit wrong. One of the advantages of having tons and tons of fucking trolls is that you don't give a fuck. Like, what are they gonna do? Ruin your reputation? What, like somebody like Keemstar, what's he gonna do? Send all his fans over here to hate on me? Motherfucker, I lived my whole life with motherfuckers hating on me. Every day of the fucking week I wake up, there's a dude with my name in his mouth with some hate coming out behind it. They very like natively know what my dick tastes like. So like, you don't gotta give a flying fuck. I like that aspect about it. Hey baby. You yell, why am I toxic? That's how you know you watch too much DarkSydePhil. You know what I hate about like DarkSydePhil's like detractors? That they down everything he tries to better himself with. Like I was looking at some shit earlier, and they were talking about KO Gaming. If you don't know what KO Gaming is, it's like DarkSydePhil's like higher creation content channel. It's for like game reviews and stuff where he like puts more effort in. And people were making fun of like his like Instagram voice and shit like that. And it's like, dude, the guy's trying to make a high quality channel and you're sitting there dogging on it. Like y'all do is make fun of his wife and everything. Like people make fun of my wife too. But at least people like my wife. I think the mistake with Phil is he doesn't let people get to know his wife. My opinion on DSP's tip goal, that's got nothing to do with me, dog. I mean, like, I understand Phil has like 2 mortgages and a car payment, but Phil makes double what I make. Like, he makes like $110,000 a year by himself, and his wife also has like a grocery store job. I think that's the last time I've paid attention to him, so I might be wrong on that. But regardless, she works part-time. So even at part-time, she's probably making, you know, $10,000, $15,000 a year. Right? So like Phil makes $130,000, $140,000 a year. How is he still paycheck to paycheck? That's my big question. How do you manage to go paycheck to paycheck with that kind of income? Yeah, he makes like $140,000 a year. I mean, like you can decipher this. And these numbers I'm getting are from his like bankruptcy filing, right? Because he put out his expenses versus his actual income, and like he was making $100,000 to $110,000 a year by himself, and then I'm adding another $15,000 on for his wife's income. So like they're bringing in like $120,000 to $130,000 a year, let's say, and somehow they're still paycheck to paycheck. And like my main problem with like detractor content is it gets eyes on you of people that can't decipher reality. Like people that are like sycophants, sociopaths. Oh, what's that, bro? You said in the past, just because I'm fat doesn't mean I'm out of shape. What, do you still stand by the statement? If so, could you please relate? I can see if you're like Amphagard, no offense, but why curious? I look at it like this way, like, granted, am I a fucking baseball player or like a football player? Am I an athlete? No, not by any means. But for a dude that's in the upper 300 pounds, I move well. Right? Like I don't have any struggle moving. Walking doesn't hurt me. I can bend up and down. I can work a full-time job standing on my feet at this particular time. Right? There's other times I couldn't have. Like when I was up closer to 500 pounds, standing up killed me. Just like earlier, I took the trash off, and a guy was there at the trash dump, and he looked like getting out of his car was the hardest thing he's ever done in his life. And like I've been there, I know I can sympathize with him. Like I've been to the point where like just being a human being hurt, and I don't want to get back to that point. And when I say I'm in shape relative to my size, like I could take it to another 400-pound fat man. I don't think somebody that said I'm not a genuine streamer. I don't think you understand what the word genuine means. Real to the talk. I'm about as genuine as they come. I'm just not very flattering. I'm up front with all my motives. That's life. Big dick in your mouth all day. Well, you're not very happy with days to cope. What's for breakfast? It's a waffle sandwich. It's just fucking fire, dog. It's got waffle, bacon, egg. They give you syrup to dip it in. How much that cost? $7.99. You get this, and you get waffle fries, which is like that. I don't know if you got Eggs Up where y'all live at, but like Eggs Up sells it. Cooked by Clinton. I like how you think that eating clean and working out is going to fix everything. Eating clean and working out isn't going to fix stuff like Down syndrome or like arthritis or diabetes. A diabetic's not going to be able to basically weightlift his way out of diabetes. It's something you're born with. Not every problem can be fixed by just being healthy. And people saying shaking my leg, like I'm shaking my leg. It's something I do. I've done it for years, and it's not going to change. Oh, that's just somebody set that up for like to make me look bad. That bot's not mine whatsoever. That's a troll bot. Why do you have so many trolls? Because it's prosperous. People make money off of my name. If people doing it more, be willing to do walking vlogs like one time. I don't like doing the walking vlogs because like I don't like getting on the road no more. But I walk 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10,000 steps a day. I banned like 2,500 people last year. CGA, good afternoon. I cannot wait for you and your wife to die. Have a good day. Appreciate that, dude. I will use your money to get a Wendy's chili to speed up that process for you. I loved my old Chevy. That's why I kept it for 18 years. I cried the day I sold my O2. How do you have intercourse with a car? I haven't talked to Matthew since that day that he wanted to talk trash. Like it just doesn't fill my day. Like I don't wake up there and I wonder what Matthew's doing. That's not who I am, homie. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace, people. Fuck you. I'm going to go work at fucking Hardee's. You say fuck you, I'm going to go work at Arby's.